Whether you are a beginner in your practice or have several years of experience under your belt, managing cases of schizophrenia, of acute psychosis, or personality disorders is always challenging. A lot of these patients need lifelong treatment. A lot of them can become very violent, difficult to manage. They have tendency for relapse, even when they are doing seemingly better. A lot of them are also reluctant to treatment. A lot of them are very, very persecutory. They have these symptoms of, things, other people are there to harm them. They are very suspicious about the medicines you're giving them, etc. In general, very difficult to manage. Also, as homeopaths, we are always working alongside the treating psychiatrists, in severe cases, in acute exacerbations, hospitalizations, and long-term treatment management is required. So in this upcoming 2-day course, Prajakta and I are going to really break down step by step how to manage these disorders. They are not easy, but just to understand what psychosis is, what happens to the ego, and how ego breakdown occurs, what it means to treat the other song which is displaying itself as the reality. It's not a disorder like ulcerative colitis or migraine or osteoarthritis. You're treating your unconscious pattern. You're treating the id itself, because the boundary between inner reality and outer reality has completely gone away. So how does one treat when the other song itself is the reality principle, is the disorder in itself? PM provides a very, very helpful tool in managing these cases using the different plant, animal, and mineral charts, understanding that what age groups, what inner age groups, when the ego is either too weak or when the ego is under tremendous pressure, is degenerating, is on the downfall, like in very old age. How these two opposite spectrums, these two extreme spectrums, are vulnerable to these types of disorders. Understanding when patients have negative symptoms, they need womb stage remedies, they need remedies from the left side of the columns, and how the prognosis will be in such cases. The effect of the remedies will be slower. These cases will be easier to manage because they are not going to be violent or very aggressive, but the results will be slightly slower. On the other hand, remedies with persecutory symptoms, schizophrenia with persecutory symptoms, they will be aggressive, they'll be violent. Here the ego is on the, it's on the leprosyphilitic mode. Why me? And always seems to be attacked from all angles. They look animal like remedies, but even mineral remedies on the right side, halogens for example, and plant remedies from the 6th superclass for example, they are very, very helpful. No wonder we've given hyoscyamus for a lot of these cases. But understanding this really step by step, what happens when the superego, the guilt psychosis is predominant, how you could think of remedies from the subclass 5 or the superclass 5, when to think of womb stage remedies, when to think of halogens. I think step by step in these 2 days, we will understand how to manage these difficult cases and what is the role of homeopathy and how we can support the lives of these patients. It's going to be a very intensive workshop, very practical, very clinical, and I really see a lot of value in it. I invite you to come join us on this learning odyssey, and Prajakta, myself, and all of you will take our knowledge, take our experience, take our confidence to one step higher, and we will manage these kinds of psychiatric cases, difficult psychiatric cases, slightly better after this course. Come join me, and I look forward to seeing you there.